President Trump is most probably going to be pardoned by Joe Biden. Let me say that again. President Trump is most probably going to be pardoned by Joe Biden. And the reason for that is not because President Trump did anything, but it's the idea of covering any kind of weird, loose, hanging charge or whatever that could theoretically maybe be brought to the fore, so to speak. President Trump is most probably going to pardon Joe Biden. Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, will most probably pardon and commute or dismiss everything that is involving the criminal prosecution of President Trump in this ridiculous joke of a case that has nothing to do with anything. And the reason is because this was a case which was brought actually by the folks in the White House and Mr. Colangelo from the DOJ. It wasn't an Alvin Bragg case. It was a case at the insistence of the DOJ where Joe Biden had nothing to do with it. Joe Biden is not in charge of anything. Joe Biden is not sending money to Ukraine or to Israel. He's giving the pen to somebody and the committee's doing it. Joe Biden is disgusted with him. Joe Biden is disgusted. Barack Obama is disgusted. Hillary Clinton is disgusted. Even George Clooney are collectively showing that there's no affiliation. Even folks like MSDNC, CNN, they're realizing this is a joke. There has been a shift, a complete and total shift. And not an atom shift either, a shift in everything. And what we're seeing, which is very critical for people to understand, is to grasp and to understand and to realize, is the fact that we're looking at something which is so important and so critical. That you are going to see a complete transmogrification of everything political. And you're going to see President Biden, who, by the way, said, you screwed me in 2016. I won in 2020. Okay, you can argue about whether their cases were or whatever. That's fine. I did all that business. I did all of that jazz. But I won. I won in 2020. And then when it came time I was going to run again in 2024, you pulled me out of the offing. You pulled me. Now this is Obama, he wasn't in charge of this. He was the hitman. He's not in charge of anything. So they pulled Biden out. Biden turns around and double crosses him and says, I'm going to endorse Kamala. Kamala said, well, I don't want to run. She never wanted to run in the first place. You are never going to see her again. You are never going to see her again. She's going to be like Dukakis or something. But, Dukakis was at least competent. She's gone. Tampon Timmy, who really upset because this is the closest thing to, he's like the Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine at least had something. Tampon Tim, there was something very seriously wrong with him. But understand what's happening. You have this Democratic Party, which is just furious, from Obama to Hillary to George Clooney to Biden to everyone. To everyone. And believe it or not, the Democrats are also furious that he pardoned his son. This makes it even worse for him. Now, they know he could do it. They're not surprised by it. But they hate Biden. Biden hates him. And when Biden sat down with Trump, understand something which is so critical. You never see a situation like this ever. You have two ex-presidents sitting down where one president is the successor to the other president. Normally it's the president, the inveterate, the incumbent, speaking to the new president, telling him where everything is, where the keys to the bathroom is, and where the stuff is hidden, and be careful because the microphones are over there, and all that kind of jazz. This was different. And you had two people who sat down who understood how basically they were both screwed over by the same folks, the same shadow government, the same deep state, the same everything. They were still responsible for this group of people. They knew this exactly. Let me say this again. Obama, Hillary, George Clooney, the Hollywood, Harvey Weinstein, Diddy. They're finding out, wait a minute, is there anybody helping us? No. Is there a liberal group? No. Is there a force to be reckoned with that actually could help me in the... No. Who are the Democrats? I don't know. Hollywood is declining. Hollywood and TV are collapsing. CNN, MSDNC is going to be owned, at least some vestige, by Elon Musk. Everything has changed. Fox News doesn't even know what's happening. This is cataclysmic. This is beyond anything we could ever imagine, dear friends. Don't think for a moment that I'm exaggerating. Don't think that what I'm saying is beyond the realm of reason. These people are absolutely furious. And pretty soon you're going to see the complete and total demise of what used to be called the Democratic Party. Now do me a great favor. Subscribe to this channel. Do you know that 87% of the people who watch us don't subscribe? There's something very wrong with that. So remedy this and like this video and comment as you see fit.